We welcome you back here from Minnesota. Moments ago, the biggest shot here at Williams Arena might not have even been in the game as a lucky fan banks it in from the logo. Like it's no big deal. Incredible performance there. And back in game action here, you take a look at the Golden Gophers, and how good has Tori McKinney been here in this one?
She's had a fabulous game. Tori McKinney's playing really well offensively, but going into her Gopher career, she's also known for her defense. AAU season, she was named back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year by Prep Girl Hoops, both in 22 and 23. So one of the big reasons the Gophers liked her as a recruit was her defensive prowess and what she brings to them defensively.
Higher streaks inside. Great find that time by Sophie Hart off the rebound.
Sophie Hart also having a nice game. 9 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 6 rebounds and 2 assists so far.
Higher has remained stagnant at that 8 rebound mark from the first half, but now up to 9 points as Kenna Johnson gets ready to check in for the Golden Gophers. Quick foul. And we'll see if they let her come in. Here she comes, Kenna Johnson checking in for the first time here in this one, replacing Groholski.
Kenna Johnson, one of the 2 Wisconsin players on the Minnesota roster, alongside Grace Groholski.
35-point lead here. Plitzwhite going to try to mix in some bench depth here, get them some early season reps here in the barn. As we have seen in both the first 2 games, Central Connecticut State and Vermont. Some good bench action being mixed in, and Kenna Johnson will check in here in this one. Last time out, just 2 minutes and 10 seconds played, but was able to convert an and one and also grabbed a rebound. And she controls the ball now.
Kenna Johnson is a freshman on the roster, but she joined the Gophers in the spring of 2024 and traveled and practiced with the team.
She'll try a 3 right here and connect. Nothing but net for Kenna Johnson. 38-point lead. Watkins left side. Mulder up high.
Sophie Hart doing a nice job defensively of keeping her feet and her hands active down low, defending Rain Durant.
Durant spins to the baseline, kicks it out. On the ground is Watkins. Shot clock at 2. They have to hoist one. Higher grabs her 9th rebound of the night. 1 point and 1 rebound shy of her 12th career double-double. The ball belongs to Rose. Inside, Hart turns and is fouled. Amina Kamarick getting over that time late, and Hart will head to the free throw line. And a pair of substitutions here. Sanana will check in for the Golden Gophers. Tasha Lima for the Riverhawks.
Sophie Hart doing a nice job of getting position down low. You could hear her call for the ball from her teammate Alexia Rose, and then she also did a fantastic job of, once she caught the basketball, keeping it up nice and high, making it difficult to defend and stop.
First free throw will go. 2 for 3 on the night. That has definitely been a common theme for Hart, keeping that ball high. Again, 4-inch height advantage on the next tallest Riverhawk, Durant, who stands at 6'1", has definitely used that size to her advantage here. We're going to get a lane violation here. Saw the ref call that on its way in, as Amina Kamarick that time was a little too antsy to box out Hart, and for good reason. Quite a size mismatch here, so Hart will get another try. Same result as the first one, but McKinney grabs the offensive board and is fouled by Amina Kamarick. Great work again by McKinney, active on both ends. Nehemiah Holloway will check in, replacing Hart. And the Golden Gophers will have sideline out of bounds here, 8:14 to play. Rose off the inbound. Screen left, Holloway. Crossover into it. Finds Johnson, left wing side. She'll drive, pull up, gets her own rebound. Second try, no good as well. Holloway now. That won't go. Johnson will direct it out of bounds. Holloway tries to get it. Last touched out of bounds will be Riverhawk ball.
If you're Coach Don Plitzwhite, you like the effort on the rebounding there, but just hope that one of those easy open shots can go in.
Mulder up high. Durant thought about the 3. Finds Lima. Durant mid-range try. Off the back rim, Johnson skies for the rebound, goes to the ground, jump ball, possession arrow. It'll stay here with the Riverhawks. Another substitution, Maddie Rice will check back in for Lowell. Again, good battle there by the freshman Johnson. Certainly making the most of her minutes here tonight in the barn. Unable to come away with it, however, so we'll get a baseline out-of-bounds sequence here.
Riverhawks ran a little screen the screener, baseline out of bounds play, but the Gophers knew it was coming and did a nice job defending.
Kamerick sizing up Sinano. Shot clock at 7. Pulls up. 2 bounces off the front rim. Johnson skies and grabs her second rebound of the game. Pushing back in transition, Rose goes up and is fouled. Alexia Rose will head to the free throw line for a chance at her first points as a Golden Gopher.
Quick acceleration by Alexia Rose there from the backcourt, taking advantage of the Riverhawks having their heads turned, got herself to the free throw line.
Alexia Rose last season at UMass-Amherst after 3 seasons at Eastern Carolina, started 17 games last season for the Minute Women. And her first Gopher point goes in on her first free throw try of the season. Good to get that one off the back here in game number 3. Second free throw goes as well. 2 points for Alexia Rose, a 41-point lead for the folks in maroon and gold. Mulder drives inside. Good D from Holloway on the help that time. Kamerick defended by Sinano. Under 7 to play. It's been all Golden Gophers from the get-go. A 20-2 first quarter as another 3-ball try. Rattles in and out. Lima battling for it. It'll head out of bounds. And the ball will stay here with UMass-Lowell.
Again, the Riverhawks doing a nice job of attacking the offensive rebounds. Gophers need to find a body and limit the Riverhawks flying in for those missed shots.
Lima connects on the mid-range. UMass-Lowell 10 of 46 from the field, just 21.7%. 3 of 21 from downtown. A tough shooting night for the Riverhawks. Rose with possession. Kenna Johnson, we're gonna get an offensive foul here. It's gonna go against Holloway that time. Didn't quite see it, it occurred off the ball.
I believe she was setting a screen for her teammate and just moved her feet, moved her body into the Riverhawks player.
Holloway with the illegal screen and missed her entire freshman season with that ACL tear. You see she's still wearing that left knee brace. As that try goes up and off the glass. Rice with it that time. Now Sinano inside Holloway through contact and 1. Count it and the foul. Nehemiah Holloway will go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That all started with Tori McKinney looking up the court, advancing the basketball with a nice long pass to Maggie Sinano. Maggie Sinano with that beautiful left-handed bounce pass into her teammate Nehemiah Holloway, who finished strong.
Holloway with a chance to convert the 3-point play at the line. 2 attempts this season, both have gone. And the redshirt sophomore from Eden Prairie will have a chance for one more. Rims out, rebound, Sinano back up with it. Count it. Maggie Sinano with a nice play on the offensive boards. Gophers up by 43. Dribble handoff, now swing pass Kamerick. Trying to get separation on Johnson. That one is a jump ball and taken away by the Golden Gophers. McKinney with control. Splits the D, pulls up, free throw line jumper off the back rim. Rebound taken by Lima. Coming up on our media timeout window, just over 5 minutes to play. And we will get a timeout here as Denise King wants to talk things over with her squad. So we will take a break as well. Timeout. Riverhawks trailing here big late. 5:16 to play. More college basketball action after this on Big Ten Plus. We welcome you back here from Williams Arena. Big lead late for the Golden Gophers, and part of that big lead has been the differences in bench scoring. We talked about it coming in. Minnesota with a much deeper bench this season thanks to the transfer portal. UMass-Lowell running a rather shallow rotation.
The Gophers had 50 points off their bench against Vermont, and they have 38 tonight versus just 5 for UMass-Lowell Riverhawks, which makes a huge difference being able to sub in fresh players and not missing a beat offensively for the Gophers.
McKinney and Woodson both in double figures, and McKinney earning the steal that time, finds Sonano in the corner. Over halfway gone in our fourth quarter. Minnesota picking right back up where they left off against Central Connecticut State and Vermont. They are going to cruise to their third non-conference win. This one in even more convincing fashion than the first two. Mulder to the left wing side. Return pass, left corner three, no good. Rebound taken by McKinney. Storming back the other way, up off the window. Holloway follows and scores. Nehemiah Holloway up to 4 points, now on the offensive board.
Great follow by Holloway as Tori McKinney took off in transition to follow in. You always hope your teammate's going to make that layup, but you have to be there just in case, and that's what Nehemiah Holloway did on that possession.
Rose, Sonano, Johnson, McKinney, and Holloway, the 5 out there for the Golden Gophers, as Durant gets it to go inside.
Nice strong move by Durant there.
And it's both the Kamarick sisters, Mulder, Lima, and Durant out there. Those are the 5 for UMass-Lowell. McKinney for Holloway, tries the three-pointer. Misses it badly that time. Rebound controlled by Mulder. She'll push back the other way. Charge that time, and Mulder just fouled out. Foul number 5 for Sillalise Mulder. That was a hard charge. Props to the freshman Johnson for standing in there and taking as we get a look at the replay here.
Great defensive charge by freshman Kenna Johnson. Took one for the team there. An important one with Mulder following out. We'll see who Coach Denise King puts in her place.
And we've got some point of discussion here, as I don't think either team called a timeout, but rather the officials are going to talk things over, maybe something related to the foul out, or perhaps they're going to look at this for potential flagrant.
Both coaches using this time with their teams to talk things over, get everything situated for the last 3.5 minutes of this game.
Yeah, Mulder just lowering her shoulder, heading right through the lane. And props to Kenna Johnson for standing in there and earning the charge. Probably not something that Coach Blitzwhite wants to see in a 43-point game here late, but credit to the freshman for trying to earn her keep.
I think she's had a great game today so far for the Gophers, coming off the bench as a freshman. 3 points, 1 for 1 from the 3-point, 2 rebounds. She's been all over the court for the Gophers.
They broke the huddle, and we see our official here. That is the referee, Bruce Morris, signaling to the Gopher bench that there will be free throws shot. And they're going to say that's an intentional foul on Mulder. She fouls out, and Johnson will shoot 2 tries. So Johnson to the free throw line for her first tries here in this one. Cashes the first. Celeste Mulder fouls out. She had 4 fouls last time out against Holy Cross. Johnson gets the second one to go as well, so she's got 5 here in this one.
Gophers will maintain possession of the basketball after those 2 free throws for the intentional foul by the Riverhawks.
Kennedy Click checks in and keys it up on the inbounds play. Johnson again. Jab step, drives right side, pull up mid-range, short. Rebound held by Durant. McKenna Johnson really likes that mid-range jumper off the jab step, one of her signature moves.
She does, especially being a lefty. She likes to dribble right hand and then pull up with her left-handed jumper, which you don't see often. Typically left-handed shooters like to go left, but she likes to go right quite a bit.
Nice post move there by Durant, spinning her way to the basket. And she's into double figures now with 10.
She's had a nice 4th quarter for the Riverhawks.
Sonano controls. Rose in front of her bench. Johnson off the screen, drives left side, foul and 1. McKenna Johnson with another chance at a 3-point play. Gets right downhill, finishes with the left hand through contact. McKenna Johnson has 7, chance for 8 here at the line.
Nice screen by her teammate Nehemiah Holloway. She came off that ball screen hard with her left hand, took it all the way into the hoop strong.
Kenna Johnson now with 8 points in just 7 minutes off the bench. And you have to think that she's starting to play her way into a larger scale role here for this Coach Blitzwhite crew.
We've seen Coach Don Blitzwhite subbing quite a bit in these first 3 non-conference games of the season, trying to find the lineups that are the most efficient and work the best together.
Rebound ping-pongs around, last touch by Click, so the ball will stay here with UMass-Lowell. 77-31 your score here from Williams Arena. A defensive clinic by the Golden Gophers. They've made their shots when they've had to. Just 5 of 18 from outside, but they've been really effective getting to the rim and finishing. Lima will size up a 3 and connect. Just the 4th made 3 for UMass-Lowell here in this one. Lima connects. She's 2 of 2 from the field. Now she's got 5. Rose drives to the free throw line, kicks left side Holloway. Baseline drive, tried to reverse, didn't get quite enough separation there from the rim. And the Riverhawks back the other way. Minute 40 to go. Minnesota will advance to 3-0 as they continue through their non-conference schedule. Lima goes back to the well. This time it comes up dry.
Gophers have absolutely dominated the boards tonight. 22 offensive rebounds, 30 defensive rebounds for 52 total rebounds, while the Riverhawks have had just 31 total rebounds. So almost a 20 rebound surplus for the Gophers.
Johnson once again straight downhill, and she finishes. Kenna Johnson into double figures off the bench. She's got 10. Minnesota will move on to face Oregon State this weekend, as well as SMU and Eastern Illinois as they continue their non-conference play. We're going to get a kickball violation. It'll stay right here. UMass-Lowell will fall to 0-3 as we get a pair of substitutions. Jordan Brooks, the senior transfer from Cal State Bakersfield, will check in, and Bryn Senden, sophomore guard from Wayzata, will check in for the first time here in this one as well.
Gophers this year have 3 Wayzata players on the roster with Bryn Senden, Mara Braun, and Annika Stewart.
Three-pointer from the left corner is good. Kamarick that time, Amina Kamarick. Connects from downtown. UMass-Lowell is going to fall to 0-3. They will continue their non-conference play with Dartmouth, Rhode Island, and Butler before starting their America East Conference play on the other side of the new year. Johnson connects! Kenna Johnson cannot miss. 13 points off the bench for the freshman.
In just 9 minutes of play. That's a stat you like to see.
Back on the other end, Senden jockeying for the rebound. Rice will control, puts it up, no good. Sanana will take it. 20 seconds to go. The Golden Gophers are going to dribble this one out at the direction of Coach Plitzuweit. A 20-2 first quarter keys the Golden Gophers. They never looked back. And it is a 45-point thrashing of UMass-Lowell here from Williams Arena. As the clock hits zeros, your final 82-37 Golden Gophers, and they advance to 3-0 here in the 2024 season.
Just a phenomenal team effort tonight by the Gophers. When you look across their box score and their scoring sheet, every player on the court contributed in one way or another. Mallory Heyer setting the tone with those rebounds, the 8 rebounds in the first half. Tori McKinney and Kenna Johnson, I thought, were great lifts off the bench tonight. Both freshmen contributing early in the season, which you've got to be happy to see if you're Coach Don Plitzuweit. 3
players in double figures off the bench. Johnson had 13, McKinney with 11, Woodson had 12. Sophie Hart, the only starter in double figures, she had 10 points in just 17 minutes of action. And again, Tori McKinney just incredible. It led the team with a plus 34. The freshman certainly making her impact felt here early on both ends of the court.
I think it's always a good sign, too, when maybe some of your starters don't have as strong of a performance as they usually have, and your bench players can step right in and take over for them. You know, Mara Braun struggled a little bit, 3 for 9, 33% from the field tonight. We don't see that from her often. She did have 3 assists and 3 steals to go along with her 9 points.
The Williams Arena faithful will head home happy. Again, the Golden Gophers stay perfect here in 2024. As you take a look at our final stats, UMass-Lowell really struggled from the field. Golden Gophers better in that department, also much better inside. Again, UMass-Lowell very much deficient size-wise. Golden Gophers use that to their advantage, getting to the rim.
We talked about the Gophers out-rebounding the Riverhawks 53-32. I thought the bench played wonderful tonight. I thought Sophie Hart, Mallory Heyer, Tori McKinney, and Kenna Johnson all had fantastic performances.
For our producer, Jake Salm, director Sam Konstad, replay operator Pooja Singh, graphics operator Kyle Galski, and the rest of the folks over at Huntington Bank Stadium, as well as everyone here at Williams Arena. For my partner, Marissa Kate, my name is Will Peterson. Once again, your final is 82-37 Golden Gophers. Good night from Williams Arena. This has been NCAA Women's Basketball on Big Ten Plus.